Mr. Speaker, I rise in support of the Medicaid Extenders Act of 2019, a bipartisan Medicaid package that moves forward House priorities with responsible offsets. The Energy and Commerce Committee worked to draft this critical legislation before us today. This language passed in the House of Representatives in the last Congress as part of the Improve Act, but in the other body they failed to send the bill to the President's desk. So I urge my colleagues in both the House and the Senate to support this important bill. The package extends funding for the Money Follows the Person demonstration, an effort led by Representatives Brett Guthrie and Debbie Dingell. This Medicaid demonstration, which was established in 2005, has enabled eligible individuals in states across the nation to receive long-term care services in their homes or other community settings rather than institutions or nursing homes. Not only does this increase the comfort and the quality of life for many Medicaid beneficiaries, but it has reduced hospital readmissions and saved money within the Medicaid program. The funding for this program has already expired, and a funding extension is already long overdue. While we would like to have extended the funding for longer, it was essential to get an extension across the floor, even if it's just for a small period of time. A 3-month extension for the protection for Medicaid recipients of home and community-based services against spousal impoverishment is also included. This effort was championed by Representatives Fred Upton and Debbie Dingell. Our seniors are among our most vulnerable citizens, and it is programs like this one that help protect them from financial ruin. This program specifically protects married individuals requiring Medicaid-covered long-term services and supports to ensure that they do not have to deplete their financial resources or bankrupt themselves in order to become or remain Medicaid eligible to receive such services. In an effort to be fiscally responsible, this legislation includes several offsets that make this package a net saver. One of those offsets will require states to come in compliance with the Supplemental Appropriations Act of 2008 regarding Medicaid asset verification programs. This 2008 law required states to implement asset verification programs in order to determine or redetermine eligibility, and the Affordable Care Act required such programs to be filed electronically. Currently, only 33 states have operational programs. This provision will bring the remaining states up to speed by levying a penalty on states that do not have a program in place by 2020. This package contains must-pass provisions that the Energy and Commerce Committee has long fought to pass. The provisions included in this legislation will improve access for Medicaid beneficiaries, which is laudable and an important goal. Not only are these provisions imperative, but they are responsibly offset. I would like particularly to thank the Energy and Commerce Committee staffer, Caleb Graff, who has spent countless hours negotiating and getting this package to the floor. I support this legislation and urge members of the House and Senate to do so as well. And I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from New Jersey.